They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Beginning operation.
Simple and clean.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Goes for the throw. An aggressive attack. Goes for the low kick. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Both fighters at even health. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Going on the offensive? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Charges forward. Player one needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Drive KO. Player one will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round two. Fight.
Steps back to start things off. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging comp, tagging on a super art here to turn up the heat. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Oh, easy tag. Player two will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. They can open up this round big and a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Hits them with a stop and bop. Player one needs to, they're stunned. All they need to do is get enough damage to finish it. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Scrapping it out up close. Drive rush to keep it going. Oh God, this is tense. Threads it cleanly. Still lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start.
Round three. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so tagging on a super art here to turn up the heat. How's this round going to develop? Close him. What's next? Takes a trip. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. All right, what's coming up next? Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Absorbs the attack. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Ooh, are they sure that this is gonna kill?
Locked on.
They barely survived the super, but when they saw the chip KO on the table. Player one is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round four. Fight.
Grabs and throws them away. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Lays down a whirlwind. Player one chases them down. Hits up the counter. This is going to be brushes that off and keeps going. It's a good spot to use the super in your face with the SRK. Gotta do better than that. The low chases them down. What'll happen here? Going on the offensive? Opts for the arrow. Any throw will win at that range. What now? They gotta close it out. Player one was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Scores a big punish counter with that opening drive impact shot. Get right in there. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Charges in with authority. Gets a chance with that jumping. All right, what's coming up next? Grabs them. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive moves. Throws them to negate the block. Player one springs forward with the drive rush. Hits them with the 96 Killer Beast hit. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player one wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Round two. Fight.
Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Jump in, finds the mark. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Knockdown. They can open up this round big. Spends the meter to throw on some massive damage. The level 3 super, looking to make them feel it. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Taking stock. Life lead is there, but still anyone get KO. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight.
Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. What'll happen this round? Throws him down. Big counter. Neither of them willing to back off here. The super armor does its job. Takes the chance to hurt him. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Knockdown. Well-timed corner switch. Can't tech the throw. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Life lead is there, but still anyone gets some. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Charges forward. Throws them to negate the block. Both sides have the super gauge maxed and ready to rip. They were expecting that drive impact. Smart play with the throw. Hits them with a stop and pop. Uses the target combo as a filler. Going in, lays down a whirlwind. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill.
Locked on.
There it is! They knew it'd be enough. No hype man needed. This is the final round.
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Whirlwind shot! Drops that off! Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Drops them from the air. What now? Chases them down. Player rushes in. Starts with whirlwind. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. These guys are not giving each other any time to breathe. Low heavy. Nothing stops this train. Draw super hard incoming. Super hard. Are you kidding me? Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that window. Excellent block. Hits them with a stop and pop. Keeping them away. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Goes for the low kick. Goes for the fireball. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Throws them. What's next? Feeling out the spacing. Throws them down. Takes a trip. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Life lead opens up. They continue, springs forward with the drive KO. Player 1 is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match.
Round 2. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Still slugging it out here. There's a punish counter. This can heats it up with a combo into super. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Ready and waiting with a spinning mixer. Player 2 has a definite escape plan here if they can utilize their S8 gauge. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Taking stock. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. In there! It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Goes for the throw. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. A drive impact could end it all here. Gets the knockdown, and now, going on the offensive, knockdown. KO. Player 1 is 1 win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
OG Whirlwind to up the ante. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Did this super art connect? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Hits them with a stop and pop. Big throws. Going in? The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Fires off a whirlwind. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Gets them with the anti-air. Both fighters planning something? Oh, the throw connects. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta do better than that. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Are we gonna see a comeback? Still alive? Still alive?
Execute!
Couldn't finish them off. Can they still closes it out? Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.